The Supreme Court will today pronounce its verdict on the constitutional validity of the National Judicial Appointment Commission, the commission created to end the Supreme Court collegium system for appointing judges to the highest courts in the country. A 5-judge bench had reserved its judgment on the 15th of July after 31 days of marathon hearing on the legality of the 99th constitutional amendment and the NJAC Act. The Parliament unanimously voted in favour of the NJAC law and the constitutional amendment, which was later ratified by 20 state assemblies and also received the President's approval. One of the contentious provisions of the law is inclusion of 2 eminent persons to the NJAC, which will include Chief Justice of India, 2 senior-most Supreme Court judges and the Union Law Minister. These 2 eminent persons will be nominated by a panel consisting of the Chief Justice, Prime Minister and the Leader of Opposition. Let's now go across to Anusha Soni, who joins us from outside the Supreme Court. Anusha, what time is that crucial verdict expected? And for the layman, for the common man, this is pretty much a case of judges, whether they will have the right to appoint their own, isn't it?
Sangeet, today morning 10:30 a.m. court number 4, the 5-judge constitution bench led by Justice Keher will deliver the verdict. For you and me, for the common man, it seems like it's an issue which is a little distance, just about the appointment of judges. But if you look at the process of it, the corruption in judiciary, the opaque processes, the lack of transparency in which the judges of the High Court and the Supreme Court are appointed have been an issue for a very long time. And that is what NJAC was supposed to address, seen as one of the key reform moves by the Modi government. However, it has come and faced key constitutional questions. One of the key questions is the interference of the executive when you bring the Prime Minister, when you bring 2 eminent people. Today, the Supreme Court will decide whether the NJAC stands the constitutional test. Does it infringe upon the separation of powers, which is the basic structure of the Constitution? The Supreme Court will also decide whether the old collegium system, where the judges were appointed behind the closed doors, can that system continue? The 5-judge bench led by Justice Keher will pronounce its verdict, and what we are hearing is all the 5 judges have written down separate judgments. So of course this will be a watershed moment in the history of Indian judiciary after the 1993.
Okay, Anusha, many thanks for joining us at this moment.